This is the Frontline News Philippines. Good morning and welcome to Frontline News Philippines. This is Shasta Francisco and this is Maya Cabajo. Let's start today with the headlines.
Mr. Jones from the Story Animal Farm driven off by animals?
Betrayal between Napoleon and Snowball. What happened?
The great leader Napoleon of Animal Farm breaks a promise.
Hot news for today. Mr. Jones from the Story Animal Farm driven off with animal? What really happened here? Jalika?
Hey there, Francesca! Breaking news from the Manor Farm. Our pups, the animal farms. The animals united in a rebellion and forced Mr. Jones to leave the farm. After they have successfully driven out their owner after years of neglect and mistreatment, they have now renamed it the Animal Farm and declares that all animals are equal. This marks the beginning of a new chapter for the farm. This is Julika reporting.
After years of bad treatment, the animals are finally done. Just like what happened in the Russian Revolution and the abdication of Tsar Nicholas II that happened in the year 1917. And now, the betrayal between Napoleon and Snowball, Shalani Baterna has this report.
Trust is something you shouldn't ever break, because just like macadamia nuts, once you crack it, you can never close it again. This is Shalani live at the Animal Farm. How would you feel if your trusted friend betrayed you?
Honestly, I would be very shocked and hurt. Because I thought we were friends, and friends never betray each other, right?
Same feeling goes by as Napoleon takes credit on the windmill project created by Snowball. During their Sunday assembly, Snowball delivered a brilliant speech that completely wins over the animals. Letting out a high-pitched whimper, Napoleon called 9 wild, secretly trained dogs who went into the barn and chased Snowball off. Napoleon seizes absolute power. He took credit for future decisions, and must will be made solely by a committee of pigs under his leadership. This shocking happening completely destroyed the farm's democracy, replacing it with ruthless dictatorship. This is Shalani reporting.
Can't even trust a close friend nowadays. Well, we can relate to this when Trotsky vanished from the Soviet Union, and Joseph Stalin adopted Trotsky's Soviet 5-year plan. It happened in the year 1929. And lastly, Napoleon breaks his beautiful promise.
Hello, today we're speaking with Napoleon, the leaders of Animal Farm. Some people say that he's a symbol of Joseph Stalin during the Russian Revolution. Let's hear their thought. Napoleon, you once said that humans were animals. Why you have started working with them?
During the revolution, animals were useful to unite everyone. Once I had power, I did whatever happened to keep, even if that meant dealing with humans. Power comes first.
Some of your rules similar to Stalin during the Soviet Union. What you can say to them?
A strong leader cannot allow question of position. Fear, control, and obedience are necessary to protect my rule.
Some animals that believe revolution's power of equality has been broken. What you can say to them?
Quality is a smoke. What matters is who controls the farm. The strong leads and the weak follow.
Thank you for your time, Napoleon. Just like it happened in Russian Revolution, when Stalin broke your promise, the powerful people become more powerful while the ordinary one lost their freedom. This is Chelsea report.
The Animal Farm story relate to real-life Russian Revolution. In the book, the animal rebel against their human farmer to create a fair society. They want everyone to be equal. However, the pigs eventually take over and became corrupt. They wanted to occupy the humans they once replaced. Well, we can relate to this as a Russian Revolution that started with a vote for equality, but turned down with a hard dictatorship by Joseph Stalin. The story shows us how power can ruin a good for a revolution. Recap for today's headlines. Mr. Jones from the Story Animal Farm driven off by animals.
Betrayal between Napoleon and Snowball.
The great leader Napoleon of Animal Farm breaks a promise.
This has been Francesca Francisco and Naya Cabajo. For our news that is fresh and straightforward, watch the Frontline News Philippines.